Hey, what's going on everybody? Servo here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at the reset and all the new premium shop items. And this is a video you don't want to miss if you plan on purchasing some items, because this week is probably the craziest week when it comes to premium shop. It just has like the biggest house I've ever seen that has a major problem with it. And I don't know, it's just weird. Like the items this week are definitely interesting. So we're gonna dive right into that. If you guys don't mind hitting that like button, subscribing to the channel for me, I'd really appreciate it. And also thank you guys so much for helping me achieve 40,000 subscribers. You guys are absolutely amazing. We hit it last night. I was so happy. Just seriously, thank you guys so much. Now we're on the road to 50k, and I think it's gonna be a really fun one. Let's jump right into it. Alrighty, so this is my Dream Snap submission, and I gotta say I was pretty happy with it. I did struggle a little bit because the items kept disappearing, so that's always a pain. And it got to a point where they just kept disappearing so much that I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna submit this. It's good enough. I was like, it should be at least 4K worthy. And I don't know about the ranking, or I don't care, but I was like, I was done with it at that point. Hopefully we end up getting some fixes for that, at least, you know, the whole invisibility thing here in a couple weeks. Maybe it'll be on the next update. But that was my submission, and my rankings were not too bad. They were actually a little bit higher than I thought they were going to be, so I was pretty hyped about that. We did get 2,819, so I got the 4,000 moonstones, which is great. Because as you've noticed, I've actually had to start buying moonstones for this game, which is definitely a shame. I have gotten 4,000 moonstones for the past literally like 17 weeks, and still cannot afford everything in the premium shop. So I had to buy moonstones here. We just had to buy some on stream today too. So the premium shop is definitely getting more and more expensive every week, but we're going to take a look at it this week. I don't remember the exact amount how much this stuff. I think the jungle house here was like 3,000 moonstones, and this item is so cool, but it definitely has a really big issue, and you'll see what I mean by that. We also got the Trader Sam shop. I think this was in like the 1,500 range, a similar price point to the Jungle Cruise boat here. So getting Jungle Cruise items is really nice and exciting for sure. And then we got the Great Goofini. I think this was 2,500 moonstones. I don't know. It's just a really cool outfit. It's something that I wasn't expecting them to add to the game, and I'm glad our boy Goofy is still getting some love. So we're going to go over all of these items. Then we got some older items here. We got the Magical Squirrel, which is really nice. The Snuggly Duckling Tavern House, which is good. If you can't afford a lot of this stuff, like moonstone wise, then you could definitely wait. This stuff will come back in the shop more, you know, especially like the Hercules landscaping. This is such a great piece. I definitely recommend getting this one. To me, this other stuff here, like the privateer set and, you know, the tavern house, I think those can kind of wait. And then the new items are really cool. We're going to take a look at those also. So the current challenge this week is similar to last week, mixed in with a little bit of a pirate theme. It is Treasure Trove. It's a decor challenge. Embrace this golden opportunity to turn somewhere in your valley into your personal secret treasure stash. So lots of treasures. Voting this week is on pretty much showing off your wealth, you know, your Lux look here. This right here is my submission, and I definitely have lots of treasure and stuff. I just don't know how voting is going to go this week. Since the banner image did show pirate themed Skull Rock and stuff, I think the majority of the community is going to do pirate themes. So if I just kind of redid a wealth look like this one, even though it does say to show off your personal secret treasure stash, it might not do as well. So, well, I guess we'll have to wait for our inspiration video this week to see what most people are doing, just so you kind of know what direction that the community is taking, and then you can decide from there what you want to work on. Now onto the important stuff, which is probably the reason you guys clicked on this video, is premium shop. Let's go take a look. So I have this stuff, I think some of it down here at the beach. And right here is our very first item we're going to be reviewing. It says get your official cruise photo here. This is just like a furniture item. You can purchase more of them. I think it was like 1,200 gold for each one. It says lost and found. This is the Trader Sam gift shop over here. Lots of little details in there. I really like it. I actually want to see how close we can stack a couple of the items together. So let's go back here. We'll just scroll all the way down. And it is right here. I did buy some extras. Oh, wow. Okay, so you can't place them together as close as I thought you could, but at the same time, it wouldn't make sense to have too many of these. You could maybe just have one somewhere in your build and then one a little further away. What if we do back to back? Nah, you still can't get them that close. The item itself is really nice. You can't stick it in the water at all, like not even a little bit, which is kind of a shame. It'd be nice to have it kind of like right there. But that's what the item is. It is by itself. I was hoping that this was going to be grouped up in a bundle with the other boats. Sadly, no. So here is the like broken boat. And it's kind of nice. You can't place it like fully on the ground here. Like you can actually have it a little bit on the shoreline like that. So you can kind of rotate it a little bit. And then you can kind of just put the shipwreck out here. And then here's the boat. The boat you actually cannot put anywhere up here. And then you can kind of put it on the shoreline just a little bit as well. So let's take a closer look. You can't interact with it at all, but it is really nice decoration. And you can have multiple of these too. You could throw them out there in the ocean if you want. I don't think there's really any ponds that you can fit this in. And I don't know if I can fit this in a river. Let's see if I even have a river that's available. It looks like it's too big for this spot. We can't place it there. I know we have a river over here in the glade, so you can put... Oh, actually, hold up. Placing it down here might be a really good spot. Let's see. Oh my gosh. You can place it over here too. So there we go. I already know you guys are going to come up with some incredible builds. So we can place it like over in the glade. And I think it's going to work better than just over here in the ocean. Let's go take a look at it really fast. So this item I'm a huge fan of. Again, a Jungle Cruise. We just never got any items like that before. But look at that. Oh, it's perfect for this biome. And then we can also place it like over here as well. I kind of like it in this spot. I might leave it there, honestly. Let's get a closer look at that one. This side, I don't think it's going to fit in there. Yeah, there we go. I might put it here or over in the river. You can also place it down on that side. But we got more boats in the game, which is nice. We need more stuff that's just out here in the water. And then, of course, we have Goofy right here in his outfit. To put this on, after you purchase it, you would just go to character, and then you would go down, find Goofy right here, and then you could click on it, so you could switch him to his other outfit. And then he should spawn in like this the very first time. So we're going to go ahead and put him in his conductor outfit. And here we go. This is what he's going to look like when he spawns in. And it says the Great Goofini on the bag. This dream style is really good. Again, it's kind of expensive, $2,500, but if you like the looks of it, then I think it fits well with Mickey's outfit, the new like magician one he has with his cape and everything. And he's almost looks like he's gonna go inside of a cannon, you know, and be shot out like a cannonball in like a circus theme. And it also goes really well with Daisy's fortune teller outfit. So those three kind of have like a similar style, but I'm pretty happy with it. I think I'm gonna leave them in it for a little while. Now, how do these items look at nighttime? Well, let's take a look. So we have a few lights on here on the Jungle Cruise boat, and then we have just a couple here. We got the little lanterns on that side. I kind of like it, you know, like if you were to have it in a dream snap and the boat is like way out there with just a couple of those lights, I think it looks really nice. And the shipwreck actually has one as well. So back to the premium shop, we have the jungle house, which we're going to take a look at. We got this one here. Sadly, they separated these, and then this bundle made it look like there was three things, but it's actually just the boat and then the broken one here. So it's just two of those, and you have the bundle over here that you can purchase. Now here we go. We got to the jungle house, and as you can see, it has a couple problems. The first one, there's actually three problems with this house, and I still like it. I still love the house regardless. I'm happy with my purchase. Just up front, I'm very happy with it. But I'm always going to be honest with you guys with my reviews. Always, whether it's positive or slightly negative, I'm always going to be vocal about what I honestly think, and it's just going to help you decide if you want to make the purchase or not. So the house is very massive, as you can see. So if we place it down, it's probably the biggest house in the game in terms of like the actual platform. So this is what it looks like at nighttime. It is incredible. It looks amazing. It's a very tall house too. And then let's take a look at the back side of it. It looks like that. I mean, that's going to be great in Dream Snaps also, especially like way out in the distance. It's a big house. It's gorgeous. It's got some greenery. It's going to fit in well with a lot of biomes. The lights. Let's go ahead and switch it to daytime now. And then here's what it looks like at daytime. So the first problem is how massive it is. The second issue is we have this amazing like dock right here, and you can't walk up it. And I mentioned this in stream because I'm pretty disappointed about this. I know a lot of the houses, like the frosted like castle one, the frosted fortress, doesn't allow you to, but it's kind of narrow, the stairs. It just doesn't really make sense. But for this, we should be able to at least walk up there. I mean, I don't know why they put an invisible barrier, especially when you got to remember these are supposed to be premium items. This is stuff we spend real life money on. Potentially, you know, I mean, you can earn them in game, but mostly you got to spend real money to earn these. And then you have this big like dock here, which I wish, since they're premium items, they would go above and beyond, and I could decorate. Like, I wish I could put stuff up here and decorate. I wish I could walk up it and then maybe fish off of this over here, maybe come on this backside, fish off of that. So that is a big issue. Now the third issue is you can't place this in the water. This house, I feel like, should be able to be like halfway in the water, halfway off of it, but you can't. I don't know if they're ever going to change this, maybe, but you actually can't even put it like even a little bit in the water. Look at that. So if you look in terms of size, it's like takes up the whole width of the beach, so you can't really place it down and decorate with it. You could find some spots, like maybe have it over here by itself. You could probably place it over here. You could probably place it somewhere like right here. As for other biomes, it's definitely going to be hard to work it into a build. Now I'll show you where I'm going to place mine, and it just seems like a spot that I think is going to work really well. We have the Sunlit Plateau, but also, as you see, like if you were to place over here, it kind of gets in the way of the like the mine shaft, or this over here, or maybe in the way of the bridge and stuff. So before you buy, make sure that you have a spot for it and you're happy with it. So for me, I'm going to put it over in Eternity Isle just because there's some bigger locations. And the location I decided to choose from is over here in the lagoon. So over by the water and stuff. I kind of cleaned out an area. And for me, I think this is going to be the best spot because it's going to be at the edge of the map. It's kind of out of the way, and it leaves it where I have plenty of room to actually decorate with it. So if I place it like right here, you have to get it in just like a right spot. Right there. That's like the only spot that you can actually place it down. And it actually looks pretty good here. So you can get to the backside here to get this little mining node if you want to. And then you can go around to this side. It leaves a little path over here to be able to go up this direction. And there's also a little bit of room to do some decorating if you want. So this is the location I'm going to leave it. I think it fits, you know, especially if the greenery and stuff, it fits with like the theme of the biome. Just having that boat here. We do have some water here, even though it's kind of like a little pond. And we can decorate the front and the sides of it as well. So let me go ahead and clean up this area. Make sure you leave a little pathway here if you do choose to place it there. But it just, the footprint of it is just so massive. Now, luckily, they did do a good job on allowing us to actually put stuff really close. So, like, look at this. I can place these items and decorate really dang close to the actual structure of it. So we can do that. Even over here on the sides, you can see you can actually get it really close as well. And then look at that. Even something like that, I just slapped down in 2 seconds. It's kind of cute, you know? If only we could walk up there and go to the door to enter. A 10 out of 10 item. So as for a review, the item itself, I think looks-wise, 10 out of 10. Functionality of it, 2 out of 10. It's just too big, and the fact that you can't put it in the water. And then how close you can place stuff, 10 out of 10. So my Suro review, I give this item a 7.8 out of 10. It's a pretty good piece. Price wise, it's only 3,000 instead of it being like 3,500 or something crazy like that. So I still think it's a must buy at some point. Is it a must buy today? Probably not unless you have an actual build or an actual spot ready for it. But that's it for the video. That's it for the review. I hope this helped you decide if you want to get it or not. It is still a very cute house. The other items are really nice. You can, of course, put some of them, you know, the Jungle Cruise items over here. You could put the boat and maybe the broken shipwreck thing over on this side as well, and just make like a whole Jungle Cruise item. If you guys do come up with some incredible, you know, builds with this, make sure you share it in our Share Your Valley section over in our Discord. I'd love to look at it and review them. I hope you guys have the best day ever. Thank you again for 40,000 subscribers. You guys are absolutely amazing, and I'll see you in the next one.